Hey, what you up to? Hey, how's it going? How's Stockholm? Hey, it's been a while. Give me news. What's new with you? Lots of love. Sorry, just totally swamped at the office these days. Let's speak soon. Beso. I ran into Peter the other day. You remember him? Would you believe he's a mechanic now? So much for his punk band. Anyway, life's okay on my end. Not much to report. Would be so nice to catch up properly soon. Hey, let me know when might be a good time for a catch up. Sarah, there's something I want to talk to you about. Can you call me as soon as you can? ASAP. When you get this, if that's okay. It's really important. These are two girls talking to each other. So sorry I missed this. Stuck at the office. And probably be all weekend. Next week will be better, I hope. Hello, Harunga. It's not great to see you, but to be honest, guess I'll check if the flower shop is still open. I guess they're friends that's about to meet up somewhere. Patrol station. Long live the patrol station. The only place in town we could trick someone into selling us a beer when we were under 18. Piss weak 3.5% beer. But beer all the same. I guess, my boy. Or my girl, right? If only Italians knew what we Swedes do to their beloved pizza. Pizzeria Veroni. I don't miss exams, but I do miss our post-exam pizza ritual. Okay. Okay. This monument commemorates the great Kurunga flood of 1997. 5 inches of water counts as a great flood, apparently. I mean, if that's the most excitement your town got, then hey, you're gonna monument it. Good evening. Hold on. That's not Sarah, is it? Hello, Elsa. My goodness, it is you. I hardly recognize you. It must have been years since. 10 years, yes. 10 years. It goes fast at my age, I tell you. Doesn't feel like, huh? I imagine it does. You'll feel it soon enough. Oh, but is it the 12th today? Gosh, it's been a year already. I just need to buy some flowers, really. You can't go without flowers, no. Certainly not. This bunch here is fine. Are you sure? I've got some lovely carnations in the back. I'm kind of in a hurry, Elsa. You say so. You're all right, are you? I'm fine. Thanks. Uh-oh. Are we going to visit a grave or something? Maybe. Ah, of course. Where else would everyone be on a Sunday? Me personally,
Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy.
I have a vivid memory of sitting in the pews for graduation and promising myself it would be the last of the hundreds of hours I spent in here. We really been looking forward to it. Hmm. I guess you don't like church. Nowadays, church is a scam, to be real. The temple is within. I always found it strange that the only beautiful place in town was the one full of dead people. What? That's kind of dark. Only beautiful place in town is a place where the dead people are at. I mean, life and death is synonymous with each other, but you can find beauty in that. That's true, but I don't think you should fantasize it. Pretty damn fancy. I guess there has to be a reward for running this shithole for half of your life. Oh, okay. Maria Bird, 1992, 2019. And there are still so many paths I haven't trodden. Where is that from? I don't know what people do at gravestones. They say their condolences. They remember. They reminisce. Is it weird if I speak to you? No, not at all, bro. Speak your truth. Speak things that you didn't say before, or reminisce on memories that you had before they die or passed. Like, I want to speak to you, but also I don't know what to say. Hi, Maria. I miss you, I guess, is the first thing. And I'm sorry I wasn't here for the funeral. I was too wrapped up in my own feelings. I want to say this. I'll say this. Most of the time, people are like wrapped up in their own feelings. They don't want to face death or the death of somebody they love. And honestly, the way to deal with problems in life is to face it head on. You either deal with it or be chased by it forever. I was too wrapped up in my own feelings. So here you are. You really never did leave after all. Just why? Sorry. But you should have come with me. You wouldn't be here if you just... We had it all planned out. I mean, I wouldn't say it doesn't matter now because you're here. It matters, obviously, to you. You shouldn't feel angry with this person because they did nothing wrong to you. They stayed where their heart was. Their heart was at where they grew up. And you left. And maybe that was... It's hypothetical. You know what I'm saying? It's hypothetical. You can't be angry with them because they wanted to stay where they grew up at. And you left. Like, it is what it is. How could you have let this place keep you? I can ask that. How could you let this place keep you? I quite like this dress. You do? No, it's crap, isn't it? Nah, it's not crap. Come on now. So what are you wearing? Don't make me stand here looking terrible all on my own. Where's your outfit? Oh, I'll decide on something later. Nothing fits properly. No, you're right. We should be focusing on what actually matters. Booking the tickets. Yeah. So I was thinking we should get the bus to Stockholm on Friday and... Sarah. What? Sarah, I'm pregnant. Oh, whoa, you're pregnant. Yeah, me too. I said the same thing. Yes, pregnant. Jesus. Okay, yes. And it's that guy's Jacob. Oh, it's fine. Don't panic. We can sort this out. We can make an appointment. I don't need an appointment, Sarah. I'm going to have a baby. You, I've thought about it a lot, and it's what we want to do. I'm actually really excited. Wait, what do you mean we? Me and Jacob. You mean your parents? Those Jesus freaks can't make you do this, Maria. No one is making me do anything. But how is this going to work with us going to Stockholm? We aren't going to Stockholm. No, we aren't. I don't think I can now. Maria, I'm so sorry, Sarah. I wasn't sure how to tell you or when. I know how much this. Look, you can't have a baby. You can't have one just because this backwards Bible bashing town expects you to keep it. You aren't listening to what I'm saying, Sarah. Well, I should at least thank you for giving me the heads up. Sarah, I have to go. I have tickets to book. Damn. That's a bomb to drop on somebody, especially if y'all are planning to travel together. Or, I don't know. Depending on how close you are to that person, you just drop a bomb like that on them. That text the night you died. What did you want to tell me? I just can't let it go. And this all seems... Why would you be out driving on that road? I've been thinking about it and thinking about it for the last year. And it just doesn't seem like an accident to me. Oh, wow. She died in a car accident. Unsaid things are like the worst things in the end of a relationship. At the end of a relationship, and you got some unsaid things to say to somebody, and you never get the opportunity to say that to that person, bro. Oh man, that's it. Because your mind will wander, your mind will overthink things. It just make you overreact emotionally sometimes. Goodness, it really is you, Lena. Wow, sorry, didn't expect to see. You didn't expect to see me at my little sister's grave on the anniversary of her death. Oh wow. She's like not thinking. Let's apologize. Let's apologize. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Oh, I'm sure. I must say, I'm surprised to see you too. Given that we didn't see you at the funeral. Uh-oh. She's coming at your neck. I'm sorry. I wish I could have been there. She missed you a lot, you know. I missed her too. Life just gets so busy, doesn't it? So little time to check in on your dear old friends, huh? We had fallen a little out of touch, yeah. She being sarcastic with her. That's one way of putting it. Do you see much of her family? Her son, Johannes, and Jacob. I've been helping him out with Johannes from time to time. Terrible age to lose a parent. I can't imagine. So what keeps you so busy in the city? Copy for some big kind of. Do we want to flex on her and be like, I'm charged of a copy for some big accounts? Or, you know, we don't want to be distant with thing writing mostly. But we could just tell her this right here. I'm a copywriter at an advertising firm. Good for you. That line there, there are still so many paths I haven't trodden. Where's it from? Oh, it's from a poem she wrote. One of the cheerier ones. It's beautiful. Yeah, she never gave up on her writing. She turned her old bedroom into a sort of study. It's full of stuff. I don't think poor Jacob had the heart to move any of it yet. And of course, there was the writing group that Yano started. I'm sure you remember her. Unfortunately, yes. What else was she up to before she... Oh, you know, same old Maria. Mothering, church. Yes, Sarah, church. I'm a little surprised, to be honest. I dare say there are a lot of things you don't know about Maria and what her life was like after you left. Look, I kind of want to spend some time with my sister now. It was nice to see you. Get along. Move along, baby. They don't want you there. God, what a... Don't say that. Don't say that. Not don't use it. The Lord name and then say that, my nigga. Like, don't do that. But I guess it's not so long ago her mom died as well. And it's not like she ever particularly liked me. Damn, she didn't even like your ass. She was always blaming me when Maria got in trouble. Christ. I just need to know what happened to you, Maria. What did this town do to you? It's time to find out. All right, here we go. Let's find out what happened to Maria. Obviously, Maria had some things on her mind that she wanted to do and never got to do it. She wrote about it in her poem. Maybe I should have talked to Yano about the writing club she and Maria were in. Although I can think of a few things worse than talking to Yano. Surely she can't still work at the supermarket in town. Frankly, I'm surprised that old bat's still alive. That's crazy though. Oh, that's her? Now there's a stranger for sure sight. Now there's a strange sight. Teach. Sorry, that sounds weird now. You always watch too many American movies. It's just Flip now. Or Philip. I can guess why you're back. I think you can, yeah. Awful tragedy. Such a waste of potential. She always liked you, you know. Oh, I do know. Maria and I became rather good friends of a kind. I teach your son Johannes now, as a matter of fact. Oh, right. He's very bright, too. Knocked sideways by recent events, of course. But what have you been up to in Stockholm all these years? Writing? I do hope it wasn't only Maria who kept the dream alive. Alright, we can tell him what the vibes is because he's a teach. Not really. I'm an accountant executive at an agency. And it's all going well down there? Ups and downs, but mostly it's good. City's life like that, I guess. Yeah. Ups and downs, but mostly it's good. City's life like that, I guess. Well, it's always nice to see an old student. I imagine you have lots of people to catch up with, so I won't keep you. I'm going to stay and watch the game if you're here at a loose end later. Thanks, yeah. Although you'll find it hard not to run into your old sparring partner, Officer Nielsen, around here somewhere. Oh God, seeing Nielsen is still I'm surprised, to be honest. You and me both. Dreadful, really, that he was the one to break the news to us all about Maria. Oh God, I'm so sorry. He was the first policeman at the scene of her crash. Only made sense, I suppose. Peach, sorry, Philippe. Yes. Does Yano still work at the ICA? Oh yes. Sounds like perhaps you'll have several places to avoid today. Well, see you later, maybe. Take care, Sarah. Thanks, you too. Such a waste of potential. Keeping the dream alive. Could Teach see it? That there was another life you wanted to lead? Now, which torture would I like to subject myself to first? Have my ear tuned in off by Yano at the supermarket? Or endure Officer Nielsen's attempts at humor at the police station? I guess the ICA has candy at least. Hello, Yano. Who's that? It's Sarah. Sarah who? I know you remember me, Yano. I see a lot of people in my line of work. Don't remember all of them. Just whatever. I need to ask you something. Oh, hold on. Are you the girl who left town? Yes. The one who ran off with another woman? The lesbian? No, Yano, listen. Oh, it was awful. Her parents broke their hearts. You should have seen them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Yano seems like a... Can I please just ask you something? I suppose so. Depends on what it is. Look, you're in a writing group. I'm a founding member of the Kuranga writing group. Yes. If you wanted to join, I'd have to ask the rest of the group. We don't take just anybody. I don't want to join. I want to ask you about Maria. Ah, yes. Such a shame. Yes, but she was in the group, right? Oh, yes, yes. She was a good enough writer. If only she hadn't written about such dreary, awful things. Like what? Oh, it was always death this, death that, depressing. And before she died, she was writing about that kind of thing. Well, to be perfectly honest, I can't say. As she didn't have the decency to turn up to the session that week. She didn't show up the week before she died. And we're very clear that non-attendance should be announced before. Why didn't she come? She didn't say. But Callie, you know Callie. Odd family. He has that wife who was from some Oriental place. Weird woman. Stop, please. What about Callie? He said he's seen her around that week all out of sorts. What do you mean? Head in the clouds, distracted by something? That's what I heard. Not herself. Why are you asking? Weren't you two thick as thieves? So you do remember me. Aha, I got her. A little, I suppose. It was rude of her not to tell us she wasn't going to come. Okay, I'm done. You. Bye, Yono. Well, you're welcome. God, I'd like to give her a piece of my mind one day. Another time. If I ever come back here, that is. Not herself. I wonder why she didn't go to her writing room. Okay, time to talk to Chief Inspector Dickhead. All right, here we go. Steen Nilsson, at your service. Hello, Steen. Well, well, well. It isn't little Miss City Slicker. Sarah will do. Bet they don't know about your delinquent past down in Stockholm, do they? Still shoplifting? I was 14, Steen. Once a thief, always a thief, they say. Come to turn yourself in, is it? A night in the cells for old time's sake? I wanted to ask you about Maria. Oh. Oh, yes. The anniversary. Well, I suppose she's not getting up to her old tricks anymore, at least. Damn, that's kind of dark, my nigga. How can you be so insensitive? You try working 30 years as a policeman and see how sensitive you are. Go on, then. Fire away. You're the one who was called to the scene, right? Of the crash? I was, yes. Where was it? Don't you know? You really did cast us all off, didn't you? Gosh, I wonder why I wanted to do that. Be sarcastic with this asshole. Sure beats me. It was out on the main road south, about an hour down. Nearer to Stockholm than here, almost. Why on earth would Maria be out on that road? Am I a mind reader, Sarah? But what happened? Oh, you know how fast it gets dark down here this time of year. And that old road, branch in the way or something, you skidded off to the side and to the rocks below. Good thing it was me who got the call, really. Telling the family should always be left to someone senior. I'm head of the precinct these days, you know? Right. Can I get back to my work now? You can get back to scratching your arse now. Your arse. Armighty. Look tails. if if you could if you continue to disrespect this office, I'm gonna have you to leave. Suits me just fine. Damn. Everybody in this town is kind of a dick except for that teacher, Felix. People of the precinct, my God. What was she doing on that road? Lena said Jacob hasn't cleared the things from her old room. Why they decided to live in her parents' creepy old house, I cannot imagine. Maybe I should talk to Jacob. I wonder what he's like now. Good old Bible Basher HQ. Huh. Maria's room used to be on the second floor. Alright, let's go talk to them people. Hello? Door seems to be open. One thing you don't do is just walk up into people's houses. Hello? Oh, Sarah? What are you doing here? I didn't mean to barge in. The door was open. Yeah, they usually are around here. That's what happens in a small town. Usually I guess, because everybody knows everybody, you just leave the door open. You know what I'm saying? If you steal something, they're going to know who you are. Police going to get you. You only have one police department in the whole town, so it's kind of like easy to tell who's who. Everybody knows your name. Boom, boom. All right. Sorry, maybe this is a bad time. No, it's fine. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting you. I'm just back for the day, really. Okay. Maybe I could come in? Sure, of course. Come into the dining room. Pretty strange to be back in this house. I can imagine. Would you like a coffee? Only if you're making some, that'd be nice. Sure. This is too awkward. It is. Oh, hello. You must be Johannes. Yes. Nice to meet you, Johannes. I mean, we've met before, but only once, and you were very small. Well, anyway, where's my dad? He's in the kitchen. Do you want me to get him for you? No, it's okay. It seems like we're out of coffee. I haven't really had time. Oh, don't worry. Johannes is so big now. Yeah, and shy. And today is not a good day. Of course. How are you? Oh, you know, the day is. I understand. But I'm alright. That's good. Small talk. Feels like another lifetime when I was last here. What year is Johannes in now? Fourth grade. And he's getting stuck into his hockey. We both have really good distraction. Right, yeah. Why are you here, Sarah? I'm in Haranga. Um, it just seemed like the right time. Right. Jacob, do you think it would be okay if I had a look at Maria's old room? I'm afraid it's not very tidy. I haven't really got around to it. No, that's okay. Sure, if you want to. Thanks. It's up the stairs and you remember where it is. Of course. I won't be long. Maria, that top she's wearing. I can't remember if it was mine, she stole it, or I just borrowed it so often that it felt like mine. But y'all were good friends then. Alright. Oh God. It hasn't changed at all. That's sad. It is kind of sad. She really was still writing. Poetry mostly. Looks like how long a road must lie ahead between the light and me. Is this what you wrote about, Maria? Just keep going until you reach the light, baby. A Wizard of Ursia by Ursula K. Le Guin. She was always trying to get me to read her stuff. I'm not sure why I never did. Wow, okay, so you were kind of a bad friend. You better invest yourself into you gotta really go into your friend's art. Like whatever they're passionate about, take take time to partake in it, and then give your feedback. Or help them at least. It's like some sort of weird shrine to her youth in here. Even as she started saying. Huh. Okay. There we are. It always looks so small from up here. It is small. It's tiny. I'm going to miss these forests though. We got plenty of forests in Stockholm, Maria. Anyway, we won't have time. Between the literary festivals and parties, we're not going to be very successful writers if all we do is go to parties. I'll write a great American novel in the morning. American. It's a figure of speech, Maria. You're going to love it. And speaking of love, you're such a dick. How's your new what's his name? You know his name. Jay something. Jacob. Right. He's good. I like him. Huh? You think he's stupid? I didn't say anything. No, but I know what you think. Look, I didn't say. It's okay. You just happen to be wrong about him. That's all. Okay. If you say so. How long is it now? 11 months, Sarah. 11 months. Leaving this shithole can't come soon enough. Damn. You totally disregarded your friend, her relationship, what she believed in, what she was passionate about. You totally disregarded all of that. And then you kind of blew her off. Even her death you blew off. What's this? A system. Oh my gosh. That's that a system Boleget receipt for 2 bottles of vodka. Oh, that's a supermarket. Wait. It's from the day she died. She used to hate vodka. Why was she? Oh, she was drowning her sorrows. I should go. I don't imagine Jacob wants me hanging around too long. Yeah, you should leave, baby. Because must be quite nostalgic for you. The room, I mean. It was. Jacob, I hope you don't mind me asking. Where were you and Johannes on the day that, this day last year? We were at a hockey game, actually. Seems impossible to think about us enjoying ourselves that afternoon now, but Maria got us tickets to a hockey game. She usually comes too, but she said it was a special father-son treat. I'm so sorry, Jacob. Thank you. It's good luck back in the city. Thank you for having me. Mm. So on the afternoon that she died, Maria sent them off to a hockey game because she wanted them out of the way. This is insane. The police will have investigated the possibility that, but the police means Officer Nielsen. He easily could have just assumed it was a road accident without really thinking about the alternatives. That's true. He seemed like a dick that didn't really care about her like that. Once a thief, always a thief. That's what he said. Elsa? Yes, my dear. Can you remember? Mine like a steel trap I've got. Don't let the wrinkles fool you. Did you happen to see Maria on the day she died? I did. Must have been one of the last people to do so, I would say. She was coming back this way. Funny look about her. What do you mean funny? Like, all sneaky looking. Mind you, I look sneaky too. If I was off buying great big bottles of alcohol in the middle of the afternoon. Of course, it's easy enough to keep tabs on who's a little too fond of the drink in these parts, standing here all day as I do. She had a systembolic yet bag, didn't she? She did. Point blank refused to tell me what she had all that drink for. I'm no busybody, you know. I do it for the public good. Okay. Thanks, Elsa. Bye now. Oh, so she was going through something. You only buy that much alcohol if you're trying to drown. Like, drown your emotions, drown your thoughts. I thought I might see you again. I'm kind of in a hurry. Cigarette? No thanks. Are you alright? Don't do cigarettes, people. Alright, whatever y'all do, just try not to do cigarettes. You seem... How could I be alright? No, quite right. None of us are today, really. Philippe, do you happen to remember what you were doing on this evening last year? Do I remember? Goodness. I'm not sure how I could forget. Where were you when you heard? Where? As nobody? Gosh, no, I suppose you wouldn't know. I was at Maria's house. We all were. I mean, I was, and Johannes and Jacob, and a few of Maria's other friends. What? Why? I wish I knew. It was all quite mysterious. She invited all of us to come around that evening. But she wouldn't quite say why. What did she say? She said that all would be revealed, but we weren't allowed to know beforehand. So we were all there at 7 like she asked. Of course, she never arrived. Instead, we got Officer Steen at the door with the awful news. What did you think you were there for? It's odd. In all the shock of what happened, I haven't really thought about it much. I guess I assumed she wanted to tell us something. It must have been terrible. Of course it was. But it was strangely a kind of blessing that we were all together, I mean. Almost as if she knew. I need to find Lena. No problem. Give her my best. So she planned her own death and then let everybody in town that she knew appear at her house to mourn her together? What kind of narcissist? I could have helped. I could have stopped you. Why did nobody else stop you? How can I make it up to you? What should I do? You deserve for people to know the truth, no matter how painful it is to hear. How could you have stopped her though? Like, if she made her mind up to do that, how could you have stopped her? Alcohol courage is a kind of makes you dumb. Lena, hello Sarah. I need to talk to you. Are you alright? You look, no, I'm not alright. I have to tell you something. Okay. Did you know, excuse me? No, okay. Sarah, what are you, please, it's not right. What's not right? It's not right that nobody knows how terrible her life had become. Getting pregnant all those years ago, it just trapped her here. It stifled her dreams of getting out of here and becoming a writer and seeing the world. And she spiraled deeper and deeper into this dark, horrible place. And nobody saw it. Nobody saw how bad things had become, even though it was right there in the things she wrote. And I should have been there for her, but I wasn't. Nobody was. And when she got blind drunk and drove herself off the road, nobody knew her well enough to see what had really happened. How was that possible? I'm sorry. I shouldn't be. This must be so hard to hear. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sarah, you need to calm down. Okay, I'm really sorry. You should be. But calm down. I'm going to show you something. What? Just come with me. Yeah, she about to show you that you're absolutely wrong. You got these freaking pre-assumptions and judgments that she didn't want to be where she was at. When she literally kept telling you, I like where I'm at. I like my husband. I like my son being born. I like all this. We're going inside the church. Yes, we're going inside the church. It won't kill you. Throw some holy water at this bitch. There's an evening song service tonight being held in her memory. I don't understand why we are. Look around. Look at all these candles people have lit. Flowers, letters, pictures of her. Did you think she wasn't loved? It isn't missed by everyone in Haranga every single day, mourned by countless people here that you never bothered to get to know. But no, Sarah, there is no but. You think what? That after you left her here all those years ago, that she just ground to a halt? That her life here can only have been small and sad by comparison to yours? No, Lena, let me explain the evidence. The evidence. Who do you think you are? What do you think is happening here? This is real life, Sarah. Yeah, like I said, Sarah is kind of a narcissistic bitch. Real life in which my beautiful baby sister died in a car accident. But why did she buy all that vodka? Vodka? What the hell are you talking about? The receipts in her room for all that alcohol and the party are gathering you all together so that when she died, for God's sake, the stuff she was writing, those dark poems, what writing about death means you're going to kill yourself? How can you, the party? All right, I'll tell you what the party was for. She'd been working on a book, a novel, I guess. She hadn't let me read it. She sent samples to an agent who wanted to take her on. That's what the party was for. To share her good news. Oh, wow. Yes. Why did Philippe not know that? Philippe, she only told me. I suppose I never did tell him no. We all had other things on our minds. But that's wonderful. Many things in her life were wonderful, Sarah. If it's a pity you hated this place too much to find that out, but then why was she on that road? Where was she going? Lena, look, please understand that there were two reasons I didn't want to share this with you before. Firstly, it's upsetting. And secondly, I didn't think you deserved to know any more about her life, to be honest. Please, Lena, where was she going? She was going to Stockholm. Honestly, Lena's not wrong that this girl, Sarah, does not really deserve to know. Because if you really cared about this girl, why weren't you texting her? Like every day, calling her and stuff like that? Just because you left town and don't really see her. And I know we all go through our own things. But if that's really your friend, if you really cared this deeply about her, like you do right now, then why won't you check up on your friend? Why won't you travel to the city every now and then instead of the anniversary of her death, bro? Like, that's crazy. Right now, you're just being nosy. She was going to Stockholm to find you. She wanted to, I don't know, surprise you with her good news. She said you were stuck in your office all weekend. So she was going to go shopping in the city and tell you her good news in person and then get back in time for the party. I told her it was a ridiculous idea, but she was really set on it, on sharing it with you. So yes, that is why she was out on her road today. You are why. Oh, wow. I don't know what to say. I do. You thought it was impossible that living here could make someone happy, that having a husband and a son and a family could make someone happy. I'm so sorry. I thought I was doing the right thing. What, by coming up here to play detective? You saw what you wanted to see. And what you wanted to see was confirmation that you chose the right path. And she didn't. Lena, I'm so sorry. Don't be. too late for any of that. Facts. The servers will be starting soon. I think it would be best if you didn't stay. I'm so sorry, Lena. Goodbye, Sarah. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you. Like, cause Sarah, hey, bro, you are sometimes friend. You're a fair weather friend. Then you want to come here to validate your own decision. That's crazy. Hi, Maria. Um, I have nothing to. I can't excuse myself, and it hurts because if you were here, you would forgive me for all my. And you look at this shit here. If you were here, you would forgive me for all my selfishness, right? The thing is that you're that's an assumption. You're assuming that. One, two. Why would that be the thing that you say? You would forgive me. Like I knew you would. Like, bro, that's just crazy that you would come to her grave and say that. Like I knew it. I know that you would do this. No, you should ask for it, not assume that it would be given to you. Ask for it. Don't assume that you're gonna be forgiven. You should ask for forgiveness. My stupidity, because you were just the most. But Lena's right. I hardly knew you at all. But that's the thing, isn't it? You aren't here. And if you were, none of this would have. And if I had been there for you, then you might still be here. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry not to have deserved our friendship better. I love you. And I can't believe I left it this late to make it clear. I really do. Even though I'm so bad at it. Goodbye, Maria. And congratulations, too, on a book. I bet it was beautiful. I don't know, man. That's really your friend. All of that could have played out totally differently. But we all make mistakes. Some small, some fatal. That's a fact. And I really blame Sarah. She wanted a better life for herself, so she went to go pursue it. Maria liked the life that she lived. And Sarah kind of judged her for it. I like the art of this game, bro. It's really beautiful. Wait, what? Welcome to the dojo, where we play video games and try to decipher a lesson or a message. Today, I play How We Know We're Alive. And honestly, as you can tell at the end, I was confused as fuck. I understand mostly everything besides the fact that Maria was traveling all the way to Stockholm with a car full of vodka. Was she drunk driving or not? If her intentions were to bring it to the party and she told her sister why everyone was meeting up at her house anyways, then why not leave the liquor with her? The other conclusion being that she really did just have an accident like everyone else came to grips with. Maybe someone watching this video can help me with that. The gem I gathered from this game is to never assume and be so self centered. You may be ignoring your own friends' feelings, emotions, and true aspirations in their life while pursuing yours. If you value the relationship, maintain it the best you can before it's too late and you take to the grave words left unsaid, emotions unfelt, memories not experienced, and paths untrodden. Trying to be the main character and wanting everyone to revolve around you will leave you as the only character in your story sooner than later. We know we are alive by the memories we create with others.